Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all fitting well this morning. Brighter skies here this morning. So I know, like, sort of some of the people up north are actually having snow now, as well as awful flooding. Thankfully, down here we've just had torrential rain, which has caused like flooding, light flooding. I wouldn't say it's major. Anyway, let's move on to today, and we're going to look at a part of ourselves that we often ignore, we often don't recognize, and that is the child aspect of ourselves, or our inner child. And quite often, our inner child isn't recognized, and they often feel hurt. And we're quite often also can be stuck. Our inner child can be stuck from like sort of the age of 5. And it's quite often like sort of they feel all the traumas, they hold on to the traumas, and we need to start allowing and acknowledging our inner selves, because these inner children, they are creative, they love to have fun, and part of being an adult, sometimes we forget actually how to have fun, how to be creative. So we're going to go on a journey today to meet up with our inner child and to do some healing with them. So if you'd like to get yourselves sat comfortably, again with your feet flat on the floor, so that you're feeling the ground beneath you supporting you. Again, wriggle and jiggle around until you find that position where you're comfortable, so that you can fully relax. And again, we start taking in some deep breaths. Remember, in through the nose for the count of 4, and out through the nose for the count of 5. Expelling all that stagnant air that has settled at the bottom of our lungs. And as we continue to breathe, we allow and give our bodies permission to let go and relax. Give yourself permission to spend this time on yourself. And with each out breath, feel the tension that you may be holding in your stomach or even in your shoulders to start to relax and loosen and let go of. Allow any thoughts just to come in and just to float on by. And as our breathing starts to become a rhythmic pattern, we take our attention down to the soles of our feet, where we can feel the floor beneath supporting us. And as our attention and our awareness is in this space, we begin to see our navy blue roots start to grow from the soles of our feet into the floor beneath you. Breathing them down as they grow down further into the foundations of your home. Growing deeper down into the rich soil of Mother Earth. Who is nurturing, comforting and supportive. Breathe that energy down, deeper and deeper. down towards the earth's core, where we once again see our granite rock, which is infused with the healing quartz crystal. And as we see, we watch our roots entwine around this granite rock, grounding us and securing us to Mother Earth. And as we take that deep breath in, we start to feel the energy of this crystal being absorbed back up through the roots. Breathe that energy back up through your roots of Mother Earth. Drawing them back up through that rich soil, back up towards the foundations of your home, and breathe that energy up through the floor and into the soles of your feet. It's here our feet may start to tingle as you feel that energy being drawn up through your legs. Draw it up through your abdomen, up into your heart space, where it settles. Now taking your attention to 18 inches above your head, where sits our sun energy. And as we breathe in, and our awareness is centered here, the sun energy switches on and starts to draw down towards the top of your head. And with each breath in, that light draws closer. And watch now as it starts to cascade down over the outside of your body. Excuse me. Watch as this healing golden light flows down over your body and under the soles of your feet, cocooning you in this golden healing light of protection. Now watch as you breathe in, this light and energy starts to be drawn down through the crown of your head, down through your head space, drawing it down through your neck and your throat, and into your chest, where it connects with the earth energy. You're now connected between the energy of Mother Earth and the universal divine energy. Taking in a deep breath in, feel as this energy flows throughout your body. Now imagine you're stood at the top of a stairway. Beside you is a huge wooden trunk. Place any worries, any stresses that you may be holding inside this trunk. and then place the lid back down. Now we step down onto step 1, onto step 2, and as you do, you start to relax deeper and deeper. Then onto step 3, relaxing your body. Step 4, you're safe and protected. Then onto step 5 and 6. Then onto 7, going deeper and deeper into relaxation. Then into 8, step 9. And as we come down onto the last step of 10, we find ourselves in a corridor. And along the corridor are different doorways. I want you to go slowly down the corridor and stop at the first door on your left. Notice what colour your door is, what the handle looks like. You may now enter this doorway where you will find yourself in a room that is decorated with soft, warming colours. At this time, the room is empty, apart from a large mirror on the wall to your right. Make your way to the mirror and look at the reflection of yourself. For some, this can be hard. But know that you are loved and you are beautiful, whether you recognize this or not. Smile at yourself. And as you're smiling at yourself, in your reflection, you notice movement behind your right shoulder. And you can see a shimmer of energy. And that shimmer is becoming closer to you. And as it gets closer, the image becomes clearer. And you recognize it as a younger version of yourself, as you were when you were a child. You may turn and face them and say hello. This younger part of you may be timid and shy, and just let them know that they are safe and that you have come to talk to them today. In the centre of the room, you see a chair. Take a seat in the chair and ask if the younger version of you would like to come and sit on your lap. It's now that you can ask your younger version of you what they need from you. It may be just a hug of reassurance. It may be that they want to do fun things with you, like play a game or read a story. It's now time to be left with your younger version of you. Get to know them. Give them a hug. Tell them that they are safe and that they are loved. Remember to ask them what you can do in your everyday life that would make your inner child happy. It's time to say your goodbyes now. Remember that you can visit your inner child anytime you wish, and that we can continue to acknowledge our inner child by asking them what would make them happy. What can you do in your everyday life that would acknowledge your inner child? For they are still part of you, even though you are an adult. Give your inner child a hug and tell them that you love them. Stand up now and make your way to the door as your inner child disappears back into the energy, opening up the door and turning right back towards your stairway. Stepping on to the lower step, up onto step 9, 8, 7, up onto step 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may wish to pick up your thoughts that you left in the box, or you may leave them where they are. Taking a deep breath in and watch now as that sun energy starts to rise back up through from your chest, up through your throat and neck, up through your head space, and back out through the crown of your head, rising back up to the sun above, remembering that your golden light of bubble protection is still around you, still protecting you. Taking a deep breath in. And feel the earth energy slowly rise back down through your body from your chest space, down through your lower abdomen, breathing it back down through the hips and buttocks, down through our legs, down into our feet, feel that energy as it goes back down through the soles into the ground below. Breathe it back down through the foundations of your home, and back down through Mother Earth. Breathe that energy back through down towards the core of the earth, where once again we see your granite rock. And as this energy recedes back into the rock, we watch as our roots re-twine around, re-grounding us to Mother Earth, keeping us centered, safe and supported. Taking a nice deep breath in, becoming more aware of your physical body in the chair you're sat in, stretching out, wiggling your fingers and toes, and slowly becoming aware of the room you're in, and bringing yourself back to the here and now, and opening your eyes. Well done. It's really important, even though we're adults, quite often as adults, with all the responsibilities that we have, we forget to have fun. We forget to be that child aspect of ourselves, which is really important, especially in these days, in these times that we're in at the moment. You know, we are bogged down with worries and stresses and strains, and it is really, really important to get that creative side out. So if you do have children, sit down with a colouring book with them and get out your pens. Be creative, do some cooking. You know, anything that you used to do as a child or what you feel would make your inner child happy. Watch a funny film, laugh, go for a walk, jump in puddles. You know, it's it's that connection, that reconnecting of that inner aspect of yourself that is quite often wounded. That is important that we reconnect with that one and, you know, love it as, you know, we need to love ourselves. Anyway, have a great rest of your day and hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Bye for now.